Hi, folks. This is homework number 2, problem 1. And it's not hard, but you do require thinking about it to some extent and find a strategy on how you're going to do that because there are many different ways of doing this thing. So, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to ignore these holes for now. Then I'm going to do the outer, see this outer piece? This outer piece I'm going to do by drawing a sketch and then patting it in this direction. And then I'm going to go and do the inner piece once again by a sketch which is size-wise a little bit smaller than the other one, and also pat it in that vertical direction. So that's how my strategy is going to be. I'm going to close this. My units are in millimeters, so I already set my units part. Let me give this thing a name. It's homework 2, problem 1. Problem 1. And we say, okay. And immediately I'm going to save this file, save management, save as. I have a folder there, homework 2, problem 1. Yeah, okay, so that's good. It's going to go in there. All right, so on this horizontal plane, I will sketch something that looks like so. Okay, let's not worry about these end pieces. Like so. So I'm going to let me not maximize it. So let me show what I have in mind. Where is this thing? Profile. Okay, so draw that, and this. I'm going to clean it up in a minute. Okay, let's put some dimensions from this point. From this line, well, is this symmetric? Let's make sure that this is symmetric. That point control this line. We make it coincidence so that it shifts that thing down. Now it's I'm pretty sure it's symmetric. This radius is, I believe it's 30. So let's give that thing a 30. Radius 30. Yep, that's 30-ish. Okay, good. This one is, I believe, 20. Uh, 23. So this dimension is 23. 23. Okay, and the distance from this end to that end is 75. Okay, so maybe the easiest way of doing this thing, remember, if this whole thing is 75, 30 of it is there, so this has got to be 40. So this should be 40. Okay, so that's this. Obviously, later on, I'm going to add the half a circle here so that, I can put a hole in it, but that's fine. Exit, and then pad it up in both directions by this height. And now that height is 25. Wait a minute now. This height is actually 50. So 25 in each directions. 25. We say okay. Good. Now I do exactly the same thing except for the inner piece. So on that plane, notice that we already have a sketch 1. On that plane, I'm going to sketch exactly the same story. So there are easy ways of doing these things, but of using this sketch here actually to scale it down, but I'm not going to do that. So let me go ahead and bite the bullet and do it the long way. So let me first do something similar to that. Sure, this is going to go. Yeah, that's fine. At the end of the day, you have to create this part one way or other, and you all have your preferred way of doing it, and that's fine as long as you get it correct. All right, so what do we know? First of all, I want both of these circles to be on that line. So this center control that line to be coincident. Good. And these two to be concentric. So this circle control that circle to be concentric. Okay, good. I want this line to be coincident with that line. So this line control that line to be coincident. Okay, good. I want this line to be on that line also. So this line control that line also to be coincident. Very good. And this radius is, according to the drawing, is, I believe it is 20, uh, I believe it's 15. So that radius is 15. 15. You say, okay? Very good. So the pad height is not 25, but this distance, we have to figure out what it is. So let me see now. So that goes for now. Let me do it less than 25, and we'll figure it out later. Okay. So we go pad in both direction. Not 25. Let me make it 23, because you have to look at the 20. You have to look at the drawing and find out what is that height anyway. So I guess that's not good enough. Let's make it smaller, maybe 20. Okay, so I mean, this height, you have to know what it is. You look at your drawing, you figure it out. So right now, I'm not concerned about this. So yeah. So actually, you can see that this height is, you see that from here to here, from here to here, it is 15, and from here all the way to the top of 24. So this must be 10. This must have been 10. So this is 10. Uh, let's check 10 preview. That's too low. Obviously, it's not 10, so I'll leave it at 15 now. Okay, and then we figure it out later. Yeah, definitely it is not 15. Let me make it a little bit, but put it back to 20. Okay, good. Now, so on this face, see that? Or let's put it like that. On this face, I will sketch. I will sketch this circle, which is radius of, that circle is radius 25. So let me draw a circle here. Circle, maybe I use half a circle, so like that. We'll dimension it in a minute. Actually, I'm going to make my job easier. Try it again. At 90 degrees. Okay, so this is, I'm pretty sure this is, looking it up. Okay. This radius is 25. Okay. And I want this thing to be coincident with that. Actually, let me close it, because later on I want to pad it. Okay, I want this to be controlled with that to be coincident. Oh, cancel. Cancel. let's see now, this point, control that edge to be coincident. Okay, good. Exit, exit, pad it, but in the other direction, up to that plane. So up to plane, and this is the plane. Okay, so far so good. And I'll do exactly the same thing for this other guy. So, for example, on that plane, I will sketch exactly the same strategy. So let me look at the drawing, normal view. Same story. For now, I'm gonna do half a circle, like so. And that radius, this radius, based on the drawing that I have here, is half of that, which means 20. So let me dimension that. 20. Let me say okay. And now we're going to close this. So let me look at a line from here. These are exactly the same steps that I'm following, just like the one that I did for the other side. Exit. Okay. And then pad it. Pad it. Pad this in the other direction. Up to this plane. Up to this plane. Okay. We say, all right. So that's what we got. Now these two, I've got to mirror it on the other side. Okay, so let's find out where the mirror is. So the mirror is it's under transformation probably, that I can't find it. Either I have to reset this stuff, or if you know what it is, let's go and find transformation. So view, toolbars, let me see, not these. Boolean, dynamic, insert, measure, reference element. Let's go further down. Transformation. Right there. There's the mirror. Okay. Otherwise, you have to reset this whole thing. So mirror, we can mirror. Cancel. You know what? You know what I should do? Uh, maybe an easier way to actually split this thing and then mirror it later. So let's go and find the split. The split is right where it's another one of these operations. So let me see if I can find it for you. I'm looking for a saw and I don't see it here. So it's one of those things that I probably also uh, erased, or not erased, I closed it. So let's see now. If we can't find it, no problem. We have no choice. Bite the bullet and go and reset the whole thing. Tools, customize. Toolbars, restore all contents. Restore positions. No problem. So right there. You see that? See the saw? Split with respect to that plane, keep the other side. That's easier to do. That's why I was originally intending to do half of it. So on that face, I will sketch. Now that circle that we want to make a hole. So let's make a full circle here. Something like this. And we make it coincide. What's the radius of that thing? The radius of that circle is, radius of this hole is 10, or diameter 20. Okay, so diameter 20. Okay, and make sure that these are concentric. So this circle control that circle, concentric. Good. Exit. Very good. Pocket. There we are. And now we mirror. So let's go ahead and mirror the whole body. So let's get these things out under transformation. Remember how to find it. Mirror with respect to this plane. And we say, okay. But I'm sorry, there is no other way to do it. You just have to go ahead and do it using your strategy. And notice that when I started the problem, I did the full thing. It involved more work. So eventually I came back and cut it and then mirrored it. There are no easy ways. Some of these problems are very simple and some are not. Good luck.